Do you know that Jesus Christ was a small group leader? Of all the things he did, that was the primary thing he did. He discipled 11 men in a small group. He needed and appreciated the fellowship, and they definitely needed the fellowship and the training they got from him in a small group. Mark chapter 3, we're told in verse 13, Jesus went up on the mountainside and called to him those he wanted. They came to him, and he appointed 12, designating them apostles, that they might be with him in a group together for several years, and that he might send them out to preach. They were with him, they were gathered so they could grow, so ultimately they could go. And that's what small groups are supposed to be. We gather people together so we can grow, so that they can go. That's the core of small group ministry. And Jesus was a small group leader. So you got to think about this. We want to be like Jesus. Well, if you want to be a disciple, you got to do the disciplines of a disciple. And one of the disciplines is be in a small group. Jesus was in a small group with other people. Not only that, Jesus led a small group. You want to be a disciple? Make disciples by leading a small group. Beyond that, Jesus made disciples in his small group. He called them. He said, "Follow me and I will help you become fishers of men." Well, they didn't follow him by themselves. They followed him as a group, in a small group of 12 men following Jesus together, learning how to fish for men. Jesus multiplied his small group. Think about this. We'll talk about this more in a couple sessions, but Jesus poured his life for 3 years into 11 men. He died, rose again, walked on earth, and ascended to heaven, 30 AD. 70 years later, there are 1 million followers of Jesus Christ. 11 men multiplied to 1 million. Jesus made disciples who could make disciples. That's what he did in his small group. That was his primary ministry. Leading a group. It was a mobile group. They didn't meet in one place. They were a mobile group, but they were together as a small group, learning to be disciples so they could make disciples. He multiplied disciples in his small group, and he commands us to do the same. We're told in Matthew 28, verse 19 and 20, go make disciples. That's more than just evangelism. He says, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. Well, what did he command them? To go, make disciples. So, if I'm going and making disciples, I am making disciples who also go and make disciples. And that multiplies the ministry. Jesus commanded us to do the same thing. So think about it. He was in a small group. Are you in a small group? He was leading a small group. Are you leading a small group? He made disciples. They didn't just gather for fellowship. He was discipling them, teaching them to obey everything he commanded. He multiplied those disciples. When he left, they multiplied the ministry over and over again until there were 1 million followers. And he commands us to do the same. I bring his command to you today. Make disciples. The easiest, most strategic way to do it is in a small group. I'm Dave Early. Thanks for following us. We're going to help you be a disciple, and we're going to help you make disciples.